Hey guys, Rob here. Just hanging out. We have a new song coming out called "Real Close." Song about intimacy. Just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about what intimacy looks like in my life this past year. With the pandemic and the quarantine, I haven't been able to. Obviously, all of us haven't been able to go out as much and do all the shows and go to movies and go out to dinners and see a bunch of people and parties and etc. But I'm a bit of an you might not believe this, but I'm a bit of an introvert anyway. So I've actually it hasn't been the worst thing. I miss a lot of things, but I know that in response to uh, the quietness that's come from this quarantine, I've kind of had to double. I've been like kind of pushed to double down on my relationships with people that in a lot of cases it's people that I've known for a long time that I just kind of had at arm's length and didn't really do too much reaching out to, and some of it's like my people in my recovery meetings. I started going to I go to meetings every night because they're on Zoom now. So that's been great because I have like a very like running vibe with a lot of people now. And I got a girlfriend this year, and this is the longest romantic relationship I've ever had in my life. And I don't think it I don't think it really I think it's coincidental that it happens to be, now in this time. I think I did a lot of work around the area of intimacy for quite a while, and I didn't see the results of it necessarily for like a while. Like I struggled with romance versus lustful, uh, you know, exclusively like lustful relationships and different things. And I think I struggled. I think I struggled most of my life with just like finding the right one and like finding someone I'm willing to kind of be vulnerable with and like invest in a relationship with and stuff. I'm very analytical. So, I view like the amount I'm going to invest in someone as like reciprocal to how much I think they actually can comprehend me and understand me and like and how much they seem likely to be a person long term that will, be growing and changing with me. Like I'm the type of person that plays out timelines in my mind of like how people's relationships will fail or how people will stay in relationships that are failing them far too long, like far past their expiration. So, things like that, like I weigh out all these things, right? And then I decide if I'm going to invest emotionally in relationships. And this year I've done that a bit, right? Like I'm not saying like I graduated from that or I don't do that. Like I still do that. I found a partner, and it was someone that I've known for I guess a couple of years, and I always really liked them and I always gravitated around them, and I think we both kind of danced around it for a long time. We had a mutual group of friends, but this year we kind of pulled the trigger, and now that's been going real nice. But it's nice. Nice just having a friend that's that close. There's a lot of things. You get different friends over the years, and like this person's your friends for 3 years, and this person's your friends for 5 years, and they've known you this long, and this one's known you this long, and like a lot of times there's not like one person that kind of holds the entire truth or the entire like story of you, and it's cool having like a relationship that I spend this amount of time with. In adulthood I don't have like the after school friend that I go over and watch movies with or play video games with and like talk about everything and they know everything. It's like adulthood can be kind of scattered. It's like I have my work relationships, and those are really good. Those are my friends in recovery too, and I work with friends in recovery, and we bounce a lot off of each other, and we communicate, in a very non-work type way a lot of times. And we have intimacy. There's a closeness with that group of people. I've known them for years, and but there's like a special thing with having a romantic relationship that I never have really gotten to participate in until now, and it's special because there's a person in this world that makes me truly feel not alone on a deep level. It's just a person that I get to share everything with, and gets all the backstory because, there's all just those random times we're taking a long drive, or me and her and I, we don't really watch much TV, and we don't really get into a lot of distracting things. When we spend time together, we sit and, it's usually quietly, and we look at each other and just talk about literally whatever thought comes to our brains. And we're both very abstract talkers. So it just kind of spirals off in a million directions. And it's really nice. And that's just what's right for me. It's like, when you say like, oh, she's perfect. It's like, yeah, I know she's not perfect. She's very perfect for me. And it's just nice to have that. It's nice that I value that now, and I want to build that with, not just her, but like all of my relationships, as that one has gotten more, intimate, like other relationships in my life have also taken a cue from that and like found new ways to, become closer. My relationship with Blake this year is totally different than it's ever been. And I think a lot of it is because we've done this thing together for years now, and we had other guys involved, and there was four of us, and now there's two of us, and there's a loss in that, and there's like, we've weathered that loss together type of thing. And and there's also like this exciting half of it that's kind of like this cool, now we have like slightly more freedom to run with, whatever random ideas one of us has. And and then there's, we picked up Tim this year. We got Tim, and Tim's one of my best friends anyway. I spend a lot of time with Tim anyway. But it's like I just invited him into just another part of my life. And in that relationship, same thing. It's like this year specifically, actually, I'll say like we've shared a lot of the deep dark secrets, and so we've gotten very vulnerable, and and we've had to have, now that he's involved in like this very personal part of my life, this part of my life that I hold kind of like separate from some of the other parts of my life. Now that he's involved in that too, it's like he's seeing me in a totally different angle. There's just a there's different stakes involved type of thing. Like, this is like this is my baby, and inviting him into that, I think he's like respected it and treated it as such. And it's just been cool, to build our relationship in like a new way. So yeah, I don't want to talk too long. I just wanted to get on here. New single, Real Close, coming out this Sunday, Valentine's Day. We're gonna do them. It's not announced yet. Anyway, we might try to have a date night with you guys. But anyway, more on that later. Bye.